Hello, hello, hello. Thing says, you want to go early 15 seconds? I'm like, well, yeah, I should have did it earlier, but I was trying to get some last minute stuff done. It's been a busy, 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 busy Monday. Hello, Keisha, Zal, Adrian. Becky's hard at work. We appreciate you being here, hanging out. Oh, I know what it's like to have to work. So that's cool. That's cool. So cool. These are the books I have left. I've been doing some more because I felt like it was a good idea to get them at least if I do classes, then I can have my own books already, prepared. But I think the thing I like most about these books is you can add your own little spin to them for the art, for the journal people that like the journal. Like that's it. Tara, what's up? What's up? All right. Look, and look how pretty that is. It was sitting over there, and I was like, oh, look at that. So we got I did mail outs Friday and this morning. So we got that one, 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 and that one. And if you want to know what's on the inside of them, if you haven't seen, there's a video for that. I should have linked that video, but I can only pin one thing at a time. And I don't like the fact that pinning is now on the bottom, not on the top. Don't you just hate that? So for all those of you that don't know, Snips happens with Tara. That's Tara. Do go and subscribe to her channel. She's on her journey to get to 1,000 subbies. We are still on that journey, and is now, I've been doing some handwriting. I wrote this here earlier to myself after I was doing a little me time, prayer time this morning. And I said, may the grace help you walk through every bright day of your life. Keep the joy flowing. No matter what happens, you are worthy of it all. Love you first so you can have peace. Now, if you get that, you get that there's something special about this little message here to myself. If you get it, put it in the chat. If you do, you do. If you don't, no worries. We'll tell you. We'll tell you. All right, now let me get my put on my. All right, that's on. Do not disturb is on. Make that bigger so we can see that. All right, we got it. Y'all, did y'all see what? First of all, happy May. Before I go there. Happy May. And hit the live button if you just came in so that you'll be live. I had to just live myself. Don't understand it. But anyways, won't worry about it. But can you believe it's May already? I can't believe it's May already. But it's May. So we have our series for May. It's already up. All the thumbnails are up. Go through, hit notify me for the thumbnails so you'll be notified when I do go live. Right. And if you're not being notified, then unsubscribe from the channel and resubscribe to the channel. Hit all and see if that'll kick it in because you want to get the notifications. Hey Julie Parker. I know you do. I know you do. Because sometimes I go live and it's not Monday or Wednesday. Right. So today we're going to talk about you're not stuck. You're avoiding the work. As Becky's in the balcony at work. She's not avoiding it. She has very good disciplines, right? No excuses, but she's still here. Hi Saul. Hi Jackie. But I thought we're gonna have a little conversation today as I show you some things. So these are the books that's left for y'all that have already purchased these art journals. Thank you. Thank you. They're out and on the way. Everybody that has purchased one up until 11 o'clock this morning, they've already shipped. And if you're interested in one, do go click on it. I've did that thing, what do you call it? Pinned it. So it's there. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. So first off, I want to start off by saying you're not stuck. Okay, we're going to start off by saying, we're going to do the mind work. You're not stuck. So, welcome back to the studio. For those that may be new and you be like, who is this lady? It's me, Karen McCoy. So welcome back to the studio. I don't like that being pinned right there. I just don't. It's just in the way of my comments, but I'm not going to stress over it. I'm not going to stress over it. We're going to keep moving. So if you're new here, come on in, get comfortable. Everybody, we usually grab our tea, our coffee, water, your paintbrush, your journal, whatever you got, whatever you want to use today. And just settle in with me for a little while. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, you're like, hey, I just kind of got recommended your channel. I don't know you. No problems. Hang out with me for about 30, 40 minutes. And then, decide. Date me for about an hour. That's okay. I don't expect you to just jump right in. You know, we're going to flip through some pages. I got some stuff. I want to show y'all these pretty pages because I've done some work to them, to a whole bunch of them. And I felt like they should not be ignored by me just putting them in a stack, slapping them wherever I'm going to throw them, whatever. I don't know, cut them up. So I want to show them to you because I did some, what do you call it? Some work, put some more paint on them, stamped them out. It was me and Darcy having a good time. I think I pulled out numbers a little bit, but I'm gonna show you these beautiful pages today, and we're gonna do some things with some of them. See if they're not done on the back, we're going to put them in a stack because we need them to be done on the back. Why do you say? Because that is how I turn these journals into these handmade art journals because I want you to have two sides, right? That's Christy Hartman on the front, the uh, sunflowers. And then if it wasn't done on the back, then that wouldn't be there. But now you got, two. So that's how I've been doing them. Been having fun with them. Okay. Uh, Du- 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 du. Du- 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 du. Good day for me to be here because I'm often feeling stuck lately. Zal, you're really not stuck. You just decided to just pause. Because remember, don't get being stuck and pausing for the same. Sometimes you just have to pause. Pause. Yes, we have more than 100 new products on their way to the shop. Ooh, nice. I like going through new stuff. Oh, Keisha says she just ordered a journal. Ooh, ooh. I might look. You just saw it will get you out. Look. All right. But yeah, so for those that are new, come in with your journal or come in with your artwork because we're gonna do some artwork. It's Monday, it's right out Monday. So we're gonna do some things. Let's pull this a little closer. Oh, look at this, y'all. Listen. We did a little abstract slapping paint on paper. I mean, when I say slapping paint on paper, I mean slap the paint on the paper. This started from I don't have the other book. Let's see if this one has. See, just regular blending. See the difference in the blending right there? Line, no line, right? But that's how this started out. Abstract. We're not gonna. Mr. McCoy's home today, and y'all know how it is when he's home. He kind of avoids, but now he wants to wait, come home and get on the lawnmower. So hopefully he'll go on away from the house, and I'll have to try to compete with the lawnmower. All right. The thing I want you to not be dismayed with, don't get upset. Like Zal said, this is going to be great because she's overthinking some things. Sometimes we really, really have to pause. And when you're pausing, you're not stuck. You're not avoiding the work. You're pausing. And you're pausing, but sometimes it takes a little bit of, wait a minute. Am I really? So if you're thinking that, just don't think that. And being stuck, there's nothing wrong with being stuck. Sometimes being stuck means it's a little bit of a hold, pause. Wait a minute, let me really look at this. Now, the thing I want to talk about more so is the avoidance of the stuck. Now, realize you're stuck, and then you're constantly stuck, and then you're just sitting there and you're just like, okay, well, I'm stuck because of this, and this. Now, you're kind of avoiding. There's a difference between pausing. I'm not going to do this, and this right now. So I'm not stuck. I'm just pausing. Because you're not, how sometimes people's like, well, I got to pray about it before I do it. That's not what you're doing. Some people not. Some people are, but I want you to pay attention and ask yourself the question. So if you're new here, that's why journals are important. That's why having a piece of paper, a pen, or some artwork is important. So that way you get to write down some things, right? Right? So today we're going to be stepping into something that might get a little uncomfortable in here. It might. But also, it might just change everything for you. Because today I'm going to be talking about this. You're not stuck, you're avoiding the work. Hmm. Yeah, I said it again. I'm going to keep saying it. And before you click off, before you say, not me, just stay with me a little bit. Walk with me now. Don't get weary. Just walk with me just a little bit. Enjoy the artwork. You might not want to hear me. Just enjoy the artwork. I'm going to flip it out for you. Show you these beautiful pages. So stay for the artwork if you don't even stay for the you're not stuck conversation, because this isn't about tearing anybody down. It's not about making anybody feel bad about themselves. It is not. This is about just waking you up if you need to be woken up, or if you need to be tickled a little bit, right? We're going to laugh a little bit. I'm going to reflect a lot because y'all know I tell y'all about me first and foremost. And by the end of all of this hour, you're going to walk away with clarity, direction, and a little fire in your spirit. Just a little, just a little. I ain't trying to set you on fire. So, if you're not subscribed, remember, you don't have to worry about it. Don't stress over it right now. Date me a little bit. Just hang in here with me a little bit, right? But let's tell the truth. All right. I'm going to flip and show you artwork, and you're going to listen, or you're just going to look at the artwork, whichever one. All right. Let's go ahead and clear something up. Most people are not stuck. They're not blocked. They're not confused. They're not waiting on the right moment. They're avoiding. Okay. Avoiding the uncomfortable conversation, the uncomfortable, the disciplines, or the consistency that they might need, avoiding the mirror. You got to look in the mirror. I'll tell you about this pattern later, right? And listen, avoidance is real sneaky because it'll jump on like I just said about Zell. It'll jump on the pause and make you feel like you're just pausing. It doesn't show up looking like laziness all the time. Hey, Avalie, right? Oh no, it shows up dressed real nice by like some of these prints I'm going to show y'all. Look at that. Is that not beautiful? I got to do the wiggle so you can get the shimmer. Ooh, look at that. And this was on a brayer off. It was a brayer off. Mm-hmm. Sure is. But when it show up, it's going to be dressed real nice, y'all. It says, this is what it sounds like. It might say some things like, I just need more time to think about it. Or it might say, I'm still figuring things out. When you want to, do I need to switch this job, or do I need to still be friends with him or her? Need a little bit more time to figure it out. You already know. You already know. Monday, Monday's been getting blamed for years. Oh, I hate Monday. How many of y'all said Blue Monday? How many? Y'all have done it? Have y'all done that? It comes from doing. Oh Lord, the puppy getting a little bark on. I don't know who he barking at. But the Blue Mondays used to be mine until I controlled it. I was just like, oh, happy Mondays. Oh, I can't wait for Monday. Because we live for Fridays, right? And let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. What have you been thinking about starting for way too long? That's your first question at the beginning. I'm going to give you questions. I want you to think as we, go on with this thing. What have you been thinking about starting for way too long? Or what kind of artwork are you doing, and you're trying to you've kind of talked yourself out of it, right? Those are the kind of things we're talking about. But I want you to pause right there. Don't rush past that, because clarity doesn't come from more thinking. You need to just go on and start doing. Okay? Just do it. Well, Mr. McCoy didn't check, so I guess that means he put the lawnmower up and is not mowing, right? Because clarity doesn't come from more thinking. I don't need you to think about it. I've already decided some things. I've already decided some things for like the next 3 months. Here we are, we're in May. May is full. My schedule is already full. May is full, June's full, July is full. So we can say half of my year is already done. It's a put a pin in it. And if the Lord says the same and the creek don't rise, if the creek don't rise, the Lord's willing and the creek don't rise. That's how it goes. Right? Then all those things will be fulfilled. But I've stopped overthinking things and I've kind of started living my life instead of overthinking my life. Right? Now let's talk about that. Overthinking sounds responsible, right? But most of the time, it's just fear in a fancy, it's fear in Prada. Look at that. It's fear in Prada. It's all dressed up, looking like, or it's fear in art. It's like, oh, that looks good. Oh, let me just keep doing this. Might be avoiding doing something else because you just don't want to. Like I do watercolor, I do acrylic, I do gel printing. You might say, well, I want to start one of those. And you just keep talking about it, overthinking it. I can't do that. Why can't you? See, dressed up in that Prada outfit, overthinking it. Because if you're honest, you already know that you can do it. You just need to take what? The next step. You just don't want to take it. Or sometimes we just don't want to add another craft or add not one other thing. It might be the thing that makes you happy. You ever thought about that? Right? Put that on your excuses. You just don't want to take it. I want you to write down or think about one or two things that you feel like you're avoiding or you're overthinking, right? Avoiding, overthinking. Overthinking leads to avoidance. Avoidance lead to more thinking. They go together. Not the pause. Not talking about all the stuff you've already got lined up and you're pausing. Not talking about that. Because taking it means you might fail. Like if you just go and do a thing, you might fail. Like if I when I started my business, in the beginning, it's just like, well, what if it doesn't work out? What if I can't make, money? What if I can't pay bills? What if this? What if that? What if? I spent a lot of years in what if. I spent a lot of time and I might look silly if it doesn't work. I spent a lot of time comparing me to somebody else. What I've been called to do and how I've accepted my call to do what I do, nobody else can do it because it's for me. Right? I talk about what I talk about because every mother can't talk about living life after losing one, two, three, four children. I try to find the joy in it. I try to give myself grace in all the things. I do. I really do. Because at the end of the day, I can't change it, right? I can't. I really can't. Can't change it. I can't undo it. So the thing that I've started doing was I stopped living the what if. What if I would have did this? Or what if I would have did that? Or what if I wouldn't have did this? Or what if I went over there? Or what if I wouldn't? I was in the what if world for a long time. And so I stopped living in the what if and I start saying, well, what if I do? And this is what if it happens? What if I succeed? Because for a while, I felt like I was afraid of not failure. I was afraid of success. Can you relate to that? Being afraid of succeeding, right? Because why? I didn't want to have the pressure. Oh, that's pretty. See, look at that. I didn't want the pressure of people doing a whole lot of looking up to me and expecting. I didn't want a whole lot of expectations put on my life by people. I didn't want to be put on a platform where people, they just like, oh, and then when you fall or life happens, they be just, yeah, see, uh-huh, whatever, something like that. So I really had to talk myself into saying, Karen, you're probably gonna be the best thing. You need to take your happiness, be thankful, don't be frustrated, and share it with people. That's why when I show up here on Mondays and Wednesdays at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time, I show up very authentic to let y'all know because it was a journey to get here. Like I've had this channel, I feel like since 2017. I didn't actively start doing my channel until 2022 or 23, right? So the journey of where I am, it's happened in like the last couple, well, it's 20, we're in 26 now. Well, the last 3 years, let's say that, right? So I want to challenge you. If you've been overthinking something because of anything that I just said, I want you to just go on and jump. Just do it. Just do it. Like as Keisha said something, she was avoiding live streaming because she was scared to do it at first. Now I don't know if she feel like she's great at it, but she's great at it. She held my attention, right? I enjoyed all the things. There was a little nostalgia in her life because, oh my goodness, I saw a ribbon that Lord knows I meant to pull out that picture and share that daggum picture. But I had a blue ribbon. I think it was a blue ribbon. She had a pink one on a journal. And if you're not following Keeks Hunt, which is Keisha, then go over there and find her. Go over there. And if Cookie can put her link in the chat because she's doing lives now. Go over there and support her. Like you ain't gotta stay for the whole 2, 3 hours like we did. But if you want to, she keeps you very entertained. And let me tell you, her laugh is contagious. I love when y'all do lives and I get to hear your personality. Like here I get to see you in the chat, right? And read your comments. But when you go live and I get to hear you. Oh my goodness, it makes it so rewarding. Like this morning, hanging out with Tara was important to me. I was pulling double duty. I had my iPad up on one channel, I had my laptop up on another channel. I was doing PM Artist Studio and what snips happened with Tara. The good thing is Tara was on for an hour, so I still got to, do my time evenly. But I'm learning things because Tara showed she gave me something this morning that I was thinking about with these books. I'd never seen the little thingies before. If I have, I didn't know it, but she had some pretty ones on her desk and they just popped out. And I just like, what is that? So we get inspired by other people who have overthought things in their life. And so I want the people, if you're in the chat and you've done this, put it in there and say, I let it go. I'm doing this, and this. So you can in turn maybe encourage somebody else. Because everybody might look at me and be like, oh, well, Karen, she's been here. She's good. She can talk. She can do all the things. No, it took me a minute. It took a long time for me to actually hit the live button and definitely do FaceTime because I started out doing FaceTime, then like let's do desk time. I'm gonna probably go back to some FaceTime too. Um, but I'm here to encourage you to do a thing, right? And don't let anybody tell you that you can't do it. The only person that should be able to tell you what you can't do is you. Okay? You're the only person that can tell you that you can't do it. You're the only person that can tell you you're not good enough. You're the only person that can tell you you can't paint. You're the only person that can tell you all the negative things. Nobody else can tell you that. Let me tell you how I know. Because I don't care what nobody got to say about nothing that I do now. And you know why? Because if it makes me happy, that's all that matters. And Mariah said it best. If you love it, they'll love it. Your people will become your people. Tara was talking about it on her channel this morning. Just like she wanted to pull away from, not pull away from other things, but she wanted to walk into who she is as Snips happens with Tara. She wants to develop her tribe. Like over here, I have my tribe. I started out with, going to everybody, hanging out in everybody's chat, supporting everybody. And out of that support, people that hear me and who doesn't mind hearing me and is here for the art and the conversation, y'all come over here and y'all hang out. Y'all are here right now. You're here on Mondays and Wednesdays at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. Whenever I hit that live button, I have somebody on there. That was my biggest fear in the beginning. I'm gonna be on there talking to myself. And then I was like, oh, that might be a good thing. If I'm on there, I've done the one thing. God said, go live. Okay, I've done the live. If nobody shows up, that's not my fault. He didn't say somebody had to show up. He said, go live and talk. And that's what I did. So here we are now, have over 1,000 subscribers, monetize all the things, and child, I don't worry about it no more. I'm just like happy. So oh man, this is beautiful. Look at that. Oh, I had to pause on that one. Oh, look at that. See how my art makes me happy? So you might be asking yourself, I might fail. So what? At least fail trying. You might look silly. So what? At least look silly doing it. You might not be as good as you hope. So what? At least you're doing it. But let me tell you something real. You don't get better by thinking about it. You get better by doing it. Let's see. Becky says when people are hesitant to sign up for one of my classes and say, "Oh, I couldn't ever do that," I tell them, I tell them that the I tell them that the only prerequisite is that you have to want to do it. Amen. That's it. That's it right there. Because once you just give up the ghost and say, "Hey, I want to do it." That's really it. So like I said, you get better by doing it, right? I didn't start out doing gel printing. Oh my Lord, look at that. Oh my goodness, I hope y'all can see that. Oh my goodness, that is so beautiful. Love it, right? And I don't wait on y'all to tell me how beautiful my stuff is. When I had my floor, the whole floor of my studio was full of these pages. I was like, "Oh, look at all the fun I had. Oh, these are so." And I came in the next day and went to flipping through them. I was like, "Oh my God, these are beautiful. I got to share these with the people, right?" I'm trying to tell y'all, have fun by yourself, make yourself happy. Look at that. Make yourself happy. And then when I show up, y'all just join in. When y'all show up, y'all make me happy. It just all works out. And clarity is built through actions, not thought, right? It's built through action. Say that out loud. So if you want to, put it in the chat, but write it somewhere in your life. Clarity is built through action. So put down action, not thought. Action, not thought. That's a nice way to do it, right? Because I want you to really not overthink it. Just clarity. When you feel like you got 10% of it, then you got enough. Start doing something. Oh, that's nice. Oh, and then you see the wiggle. This was a long haul right here. You're gonna see these a bunch because I did a long haul on cardstocky paper, which is the cover of all the journals that I'm gonna make. That Look at that. Oh, just beautiful. Oh, this is hold on. This is almost what with the color combo. It is. Look at that. Oh, and then some of that in there. Oh, that could possibly work. All I need to do is splatter it. And if you don't know the color combo, go over the makers. You gotta be joined up in things. They got a lot going on over there. They got a whole bunch of stuff going on over. You need some challenges, they got them. Look at that. Oh, that's another one. Is that one? No. Okay, I'm squirreling. Let me keep flipping. See? Okay. Now let's bring this into the studio for a moment. Okay. We're gonna talk about arting. Arting. And I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna pause a little bit from showing you pictures because I want you to look at this. This started out like this. Blank page. Blank page. Right? How many of you get intimidated by blank pages? Just all that white space. And then you buy a new book and it's just like, oh my goodness, it's just flipping, flipping, flipping pages, just white. Hey Michelle. Um, just keep going, right? But when you sit in front of a blank page, brush in your hand, paint right there. And instead of starting, you just sit there and look at the pages, right? You're just like, oh my goodness, I got a new book. Oh, I don't know what to do with all those pages. Let me tell you, let me give you a little hint. Dude, this is a brand new art book. Brand new one. It was on sale. Like $3. I had to get it. Just couldn't let it sit there. It's mixed media. Cans and paper too. 98 pounds was the only downfall, but no worse. Start doing some painting. If you're into painting, if you do the painting, everybody got some paint in here. Everybody got some pens, pencils. Just start scribbling on the page, right? And instead of sitting there saying, "Oh, I don't know what to do," and then the next thing you know, you have a art journal that's a brand new art journal that's been sitting there, and you haven't done anything to it, right? So this page right here started out like this. I just put blue all over the page, a little yellow or whatever, And then after it, then I start slapping some more colors down. Now I'm turning into what looks like, I don't know, what do they look like to y'all? Do it look like anything or does it look like just a bunch of blotches on the page? You tell me. So I adjusted things, you know, you clean something that's kind of already clean when you look at it. Get your phone out, scroll through your phone, and tell yourself you're getting inspired. Then you find something on in your phone that inspires you, maybe three colors. I mean, TMRT Studio with the makers, they already give you three colors to start with. If those colors don't, like they don't fancy you, scroll back through some of the other ones, or just grab your own three colors, right? But what I want you to do is as you're scrolling through your phone or on Pinterest or wherever, I want you to get inspired. Tell yourself you're getting inspired, right? But what you have to do is you have to do it. Like you have to go through maybe the first 10 things in your phone, first 10 Pinterest things. After that, there's no more going through the avoiding because if you keep going and next thing you know, you're an hour on Pinterest or you're an hour on somebody's over on YouTube and you just did it, that's where you're avoiding. That's the difference between being stuck and just not getting inspired. So you're avoiding that first stroke if you continue going down the Pinterest hole or whatever. Don't do that because that first stroke means it's real. Like you started a page. I want to inspire you. Just take that page, whatever, take it and put some on it, right? Write love, hope, peace, joy, grace, and you don't have to bother with it, but it's no longer a distraction. It's not keeping you from working. You see what I'm saying? So you're not stuck anymore. You put something on the page. So you're not avoiding it anymore. So you can tell yourself, okay, well, I got to inspire it a little bit. Then you might do that and you might like, oh, wait a minute, I want to do something else with that. So then now you're inspired to keep moving. And that's how life works too. You don't need another idea. You just need the first arc, the first stroke, the first, I don't know, whatever it is that you're doing, right? But you need to get into gear because you can't drive to the store until you first get in the car and put the car in gear and start driving. That's the real shift of life. Now let's talk about the discipline of it all, right? Because discipline is not punishment. Most people hear the word discipline and be like, "Oh my Lord, oh, I gotta be stringent. I gotta practice, 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 right? In order to get good as Karen." No, you don't. No, you don't. What discipline says, it says something like, I'm going to do this even when I don't feel like it. I'm not trying to be like somebody else. There's no excuses. Excuses are emotional comfort. They make you feel good, right? We're not looking to be made to feel good, Annie. I don't need another thing to make me feel good. I mean, they sound good, they feel justified, but they keep you in the same place. I mean, let's be real. You can have excuses or you can have results. What I'm showing you right now is the results of not being stuck, of doing the things that I've done. But you don't get both. You can't have it. You can't have your cake and ice cream and eat it too. I mean, in some things you can, because once you get unstuck and you stop avoiding the work, then the discipline comes in, then you'll have a stack of beautiful papers. So it kind of works out, I think. I mean, so you kind of can have both, but you got to do the work. All right, talk to me in the chat. What's one excuse you've been using lately? Y'all tell me what's one excuse you've been using lately. I don't have none. As I said that, I just thought about it. Um, an excuse, but is it an excuse though? I don't want to deal with those people, is what I've been saying. But I don't think it's an excuse. I think that's a boundary. So I'm gonna have to walk that out. I'm gonna have to walk that out. Let me see. Let's write it down so I can walk it out. Puppy's on the door. Okay. Now we gotta see. Is it a boundary? Because You'd be like, what's the boundary from those people? Okay. The what? That's the what. That's the what and the who. The boundary is the what. Those people is the who. Okay. And so to answer the question, is it avoidance? I'm gonna ask the question. Let's see, is it avoidance? And I'm gonna answer that question. I have an answer by Wednesday. I don't have one right now because right now it's a boundary for me. It's a boundary. I know it's a boundary and it's protection, but however, remember, we still have to navigate through life because we can put in boundaries, but we still have to confront things, but we do confront with boundaries, right? That's the first half of the year. If you missed it, you're new here, I'm gonna tell you, go on and, go back down the rabbit hole. I have it all set up. There's a whole playlist podcast for you to ask the question, what are boundaries? And when are they good and when are they not good, right? But here's where the power comes in though. When you answer this question, the moment you say it's me, you have ownership to what it is, right? And that's why I do this kind of work. And that's why I tell y'all. Same thing I tell y'all to do, I do it for myself. So we're gonna work on that. I'm gonna work on it. All right, let me read the chat and see what it say. Okay, she said, Keisha say, I'm not good enough. Okay. Cookie say, I don't have time. Ooh, now that's a good one. But that one's not mine. That's Mr. McCoy. He always says he doesn't have time. It is a boundary. Julie Parker say, I'm scared I will wreck it. I'm sure I have physical pain. Yes, it is avoidance in my case. Okay. I like those. Those are good. Oh, okay. And thank you, Keisha. You saw a bouquet of flowers. Did anybody else see something else? I have that Cancer mixed media pad. Oh, this is the first time I usually use that watercolor. This is the first time I've done mixed media. But because I'm getting back into my abstract acrylic painting, because I'm doing my Bible journaling again, I got it like this. But that's good. You see a bouquet of flowers. I really like that. So I see a bunch of flowers kind of floating in the sky. Because remember, it started out, it was a whole lot of blue. So it was more blue. And it was supposed to, I don't know what it was supposed to be, but I like the way it kind of came out. And then I stamped my flowers around it a little bit because I was sending out mail and didn't want to waste ink. Okay, but that's how you really, oh, a beautiful garden. I like that. Now I really like, I can see the beautiful garden. But I can cut that out. Oh, I can't cut it out of that book because that's a book to show me. And that's another thing. This is a book to show me progress. See, field of flowers. It's just, a whole field. Getting back into the acrylic. But I get to look at this and tell myself at the end of it all these white pages, I'm gonna be able to do a flip through like I'm doing now and look at all the good stuff that I've done, right? That's what I want you to tell y'all. That's what you can do. That's what you do. I see beautiful flowers. I thought it was the cover of your notebook at first. Oh, well, it could be. We need a lot of joy. We got keyholes. Keyholes. We got Becky all over this one. We got Lotus. Keyholes. Yep, you can see the keyholes are in there under the little one. I had them because I was going to make this into a journal, but my joy didn't work out. I'm not worrying about it. Something's going to get done. Then we have this one, right? But I want you to realize that everybody that put something in the chat, or if you thought about something, you owned the thing. And ownership changes everything. The moment you put what you put in the chat, you owned it. There was no shame, no guilt, but ownership. Everything really shifted in the subconscious mind when you took the time to type it in, or you took the time to even just think about it, right? Everything shift because if it's you, then you can change it. But if it's always them, the timing, the situation, I ain't got enough time, then you're going to be stuck waiting. And that's not what I want you to be. And waiting is just another form of avoiding. Oh, both of those need to be done. Look, 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 look. Oh, look at them pop dots. Pop dots. Oh, I love pink. I love me some pink pop dots, baby. Oh, Jesus. Look at that pink and green. Okay, both of these need to be on the other side. So let's put them over there. Look at this fiery. Just a lot of fire. That's what it makes me think of. But you're not stuck waiting anymore. And waiting is just another form of avoiding. So being that you've already taken the first step by putting it in the chat, you're not avoiding it anymore. You've owned it. You've chosen to own it, right? And so here's some more things that I want to put out. Even if you're on team replay, you get to, or if you go back, because sometimes you just want to look at everything. You ain't got time to write. Maybe you do. You can come back. So here's another journaling moment. And if you got your journal and you want to jot it down, write this down. Other than that, come back to it. Number one, what am I avoiding right now? Kind of like what I did right here. Ask myself the question. Number two, what would happen if I actually did it? Number three, what excuses do I keep repeating? Now, y'all put some in, I didn't call them excuses, but what are some things you're avoiding and you put in there, but are they excuses for you? Do you keep repeating them? Come back, do some work. Like I'm gonna do some work over there. Sit with it. Don't rush it. Don't rush it, right? Because here's the part people overlook. You don't need a massive overhaul. Well, that's pretty. You need small disciplines. Just little bitty ones. I'm gonna take a step to do what I can do in the 4 hours that I have. Right? So that way time isn't your problem anymore. You gave yourself 4 hours. That's what you're gonna do. Tara says, I'm avoiding getting my grumpy bear's den clean. Are you though? I don't really think you are. I think you're having a whole lot of fun though. You got a lot going on. I don't think it's avoiding. I don't think so. But if that's what you think, I would find what I was looking for. If yeah, I mean, yeah, I agree with you. I agree. I agree. Okay, so yeah. Okay. Then you've made one decision. Now make one action to make that happen, Tara. Now and then follow through. That's it. That's just it. Because consistency will take you where motivation never could. Because are we motivated to use the C word and organize and things like that in our arty space, in our creative space? Are we? Most of the time we're not. For me, I was the opposite because OCD had me handcuffed to the neatness of things. So now it's the opposite for me. If it's too clean, then that means that I've gotten handcuffed again, and my discipline is dependable upon me just letting some things get dirty. Some things. Some things I just can't let, and some things I can't. And then I have to write down, well, what you can't. You can't? Like really? Right? Hmm. I have to really figure that out. Motivation is emotional. Discipline is dependable, right? Like these pages, looking at these pages, they just made me happy. And as Tammy says, I feel like I need to go around wherever the white is around the pages. She said, life is better when you ink them edges. I feel like I just need to go and ink all the edges. Then if I do too much work to these, then the price will go up on the books that I'm going to make. And I want to keep it very low so that all I have to do is make them and then ship them out. And then if you want the edges inked, then you ink the edges. Because that's what's going to happen with some of these. Some of these are going to get um, cut up and made into tags, put in some journals, and things like that. Michelle said consistency will take you to where motivation never could. Tara says, yes, I am determined to get it organized. Okay. She's gonna use the C word to get it O, which is clean it to get it organized. She said, I've been avoiding drawing animals because I'm afraid I'm not good enough. If I failed, I would learn what not to do. I avoid the subject or just stare at it and stress. I can agree. I can agree with you on that. Hey, Sassy. Keisha, I can agree with you on the animals, but I found out for me, they didn't inspire me to want to. I didn't get inspired to want to draw 'em. I did dogs. So I have some dogs. I do get inspired. I get happy with some dogs. I was even thinking about designing a dog because I have dogs. But I wanted to have like a cute little nose, cute little doggy eyes, and floppy ears because that's what my Rottweilers have. So that made me happy. And after I did it and conquered it, I haven't done anything else. Tara got me around here with turtles now. I got me some turtle stamps coming. So I might be doing some turtles. Who knows? I did butterflies. If I knew which journal, art journal it was in, I would show you. But I did some butterflies. So I'm sorry, I have to go. Bye bye everyone. See you later, Julie Parker. It's Monday. It's right up Monday. I might be here when you come back. Who knows? But I do want to finish mowing my front field out there, about 3 acres. So I don't know. It might not be right out Monday. We'll see. We'll see. But I'm motivated to sit here right here with y'all now. Uh-huh. Sure is. Right. So here we go. I want you to think about it like this. Think about these things right here. You're not stuck. You're not stuck. You're avoiding discomfort. Tara already said it in the comments. Overthinking is often fear. Keisha just said it. It's not a strategy. Discipline is self-love in action. I think Michelle said something up there with consistency, hitting it right on the head. But here's the one: excuses keep you comfortable, not progressing. Tara said if her thing would have been clean, she'd have been able to find what she was looking for. Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? But small, consistent steps change everything, right? Hey, Pam, I woke up looking for you. I heard you got a new schedule. I had to go back and pull up the new schedule. I like it. I mean, I might get to hang out with you a lot more since you ain't up 2 and 3 o'clock. Well, you still up 2 and 3 o'clock, but that's a good thing. Michelle says, I always use stencils for shapes, animals, people's. I can draw really well, but not patient enough because I want the drawing painted in the end. Stencils help me. Yeah, I get that. I get that. I get that. And that's just like the other thing as I've been watching Patricia and Mariah over at PM Artist Studio, they've been doing a whole lot of what do you call it? Penciling. P loves the pencil. I have no desires. But I have pencils right there, got pencils over there, got pencils. I got a whole thing. If I showed y'all the whole tray, a whole little thing, I bought a case that's full of pencils. Because where I do use pencils is in my mixed media collaging. But as far as what I've been doing here the last year, no, I don't have no desire to. Oh, that one's clear. I don't have no desire to want to go in and pencil in, but I like the outcome. Like if y'all were there yesterday, I think it was yesterday when she showed Eddie's design dragonfly and she got all that penciling in. I was just like, oh my God, that is just beautiful. I was like, I don't want to do it. That's what I said to myself. I don't want to do it. It wasn't that I can't do it. I don't want to do it. So that's the other thing I want you to answer too. Is it something that you just don't want to do? Like, it's not going to make it right or wrong. It just means that you just don't want to do it, right? And that's okay. Don't overthink it. Just ask yourself, do you want to do it? And then answer it. Take ownership and move forward, right? I want to do it. I like it. So much so, even with colored pencils, not colored pencils. The I got these hoo uh watercolor markers. I thought they were something new because Bitty Penny did something right. And when I got them and I went to do, I was just like, I don't want to do that. That's like getting a pencil coloring in my flowers. It doesn't excite me. Why? Because I know how to watercolor. I know how to acrylic paint. I know how to do it. I don't want to get a pencil and do that, right? But the work, the way it comes out, it turns out beautifully. So I had to ask myself the question, be like, well, do you want it like that? Or do you like it this way? So this is what I've done, y'all. I pulled out some papers. This one might need to come out. And at nighttime, when I leave the studio, I go in there and I take some and I'm trying it out, right? I'm trying to see if I really, really like it, right? Or if I don't. But what I'm not doing, I'm not overthinking it anymore. Because why? It was keeping me stuck and I was avoiding it and I was saying all the things. But at the end, I like the work. I like the way it looked, right? So I just want you guys to maybe just make sure that if you're talking through some things, that you're talking through them for a good end result. My end result was I like the end result. When P shows her pencil work, I like it. But initially, I don't do it. I can get some watercolors and swoop up, swoop, and be done. So then I had to think about it because sometimes thinking leads somewhere. Not overthinking, but thinking. Got it? Thinking leads somewhere. Overthinking keeps you stuck in the same place. Overthinking is often what we do when we don't want to feel the discomfort of moving. That was see on the back. Look at that one. Okay. Oh, these are so pretty. And these got a lot of weight to them too, because this is 32-pound hammer mill paper. This one actually is cardstock. But look at that. It's all about joy, joy, joy. You never get enough joy, right? So because moving, usually we don't want the discomfort. And sometimes, moving when we have to move, moving means that you might think of things of I might, like we said earlier, I might fail. Or nobody might come to my channel. Nobody might want to see my lives. They might talk about me. Somebody might give me a bad comment. Or I mean, but if they don't, I mean, what if they don't? What if they love you? Like Keisha, we love you. I love her laugh. I just go back. Sometimes I feel like if I want to, between Keisha, Tara, and Tammy, my God, y'all can have a party by yourself. Like it's like y'all are doing your things. It's like nobody's there. Especially Tammy. Tammy's been doing her videos. She's doing 100 days, and she does videos. So that means she's talking. She's talking to us, but she's talking to herself. Initially recording the video, and I think it's so cool. So, yeah, don't worry about it. In your mind, let it all be in your mind. So instead, just get it out, just do it. Because your mind becomes a holding place for all of these ideas. Just make a decision to not avoid, just make a decision to just do it. So let me ask you something, because y'all know I keep these questions. I keep questions. If I ask myself these questions, I'm going to ask y'all how many decisions right now, right now. Since we talked about the last time, have you thought about it and you've given it an action and it's no longer, oh, okay, got it. I got a plan. Oh, I'm gonna do it. You've already decided, and I'm not even done with the live. The live, you're done. I got it. I'm gonna do it. Right? You're there. Right? There's no confusion. I'm gonna do it. Right? Hope that gives you. Wait, where we got? All these bright colors make me happy. Awesome. Pam says, for me, perfection. We ain't using that word. Whoa, that's one that'll keep you because you're trying to be perfect. Child, what is that? Y'all know when I'll be perfect. When I'll be perfect. Somebody in the chat, do you know when I'll be perfect? Tell me when I'll be perfect. Look at the long haul. Look at that long haul. It's still showing up. That's Yolande stencil too. I had so much fun with that stencil, and I put it on black paper. Look at that. Tara, isn't Tara, HR be done called in and people were even thinking that HR, it's like, wait, HR, it's like, no, it's not a real thing. It's just, it's just a good thing. And that's her thing, right? Never. No, there's a timing. There's a timing. No, there's a timing. When will I be perfect? There's a timing. Actually, I have a saying. When will I be perfect? Y'all don't know? No perfect here. No, but when will I be perfect? There's a time. I like that. I feel so something like this here. I feel like I could put something else over it. But if I do, because it's still talking to me, then I'm like, well, if I do, then that means somebody else will want to put something over it too. Right? Look at this. Some of these might get like this right here. I feel like I could take some pencils and go in there and do some pencil work. I, we might. We might. When you get out of the bed in the morning and look in the mirror. Nope. HR will be coming to find you, Becky. When will Karen be perfect? When she's dead. I know it's a little dreary, but that's when I'll be perfect, is when I'm dead. That's it. That's it. See, Saul got it. I'll be perfect when I'm gone from this earth. That's it. Look at that. That's it. That's it. I remember I was crushed by someone I thought I truly loved at the time who told me she didn't like my art because I never improved per her. That haunted me and I didn't art. Oh my God, for 10 years? Sounds like that daggum art teacher I had. Yeah. Don't you hate people that's like this? Well, not hate, not so strong word. Don't you dislike people that does that to you? Like people, we give the thing is there were no boundaries set and there was no saying no to them, and just let that drop right there and start something new because we and somewhere inside of me when that happened to me, Keisha, I believe them. I believe them. And so therefore if I believe them, then there was no need for me to continue on and try something new, right? So now I don't worry about it. Now I set boundaries. I say no. I start that new thing, that very thing that they tell me I can't do, I'm going to do it anyway. And I let go of them, maybe. Sometimes you maybe have to let go of them, right? Instead of saying, I'm afraid or I'm not good, I'm not worthy, you know, I'm just not sure. So now I want to encourage you to just say, oh, you know what? Being that you pointed that out, I might be good and keep moving. But that's what we do for ourselves now. Jeanette, and it's okay. It's okay. But God, 10 years, I probably had you on that. I probably did it longer than that. It took me losing my son to get me back to really taking the cap off of not even the cap. We can say the lid off a pitcher a 10-gallon drum. I feel like that's how much of my life I had of my artistic ability just condensed in a 10-gallon drum. One of them big old metal drums. Look at that. Look at that. Get that wiggly. Right? So now, shut please. The more you talk, the more I'm gonna do it. Excuses don't always sound like excuses for me. Sometimes they sound like logical, even wise. Maybe they thinking they're right. I mean, what we say, we can entertain a thought without accepting it. You can tell me what you don't like. That don't mean I'm gonna have to receive it and it just tear my world up. I live for Mondays. You might not like Mondays. I live for Mondays. And do I take ownership of my stuff, good, bad, or indifference. Ownership is not heavy. It's freeing. Like you free yourself up. I don't know. Should we put something on the back of that? I don't think so. We should leave that alone. Right? Because remember what I said earlier about ownership. Once you own your stuff, ownership, owner, yeah, that other word, that word, just own it. Here's the thing, as a woman, I'm gonna use women because we go in the bathroom. Have you ever like got caught in public? You just needed to go to the bathroom, like that one. You needed to go, but your motto is just like, I'm not doing that in public. Just like, why? You rather sit there and hurt yourself? Own it. We all do it, and it all stinks. So ownership. Get that ownership? As Brown comes across the screen. We gotta laugh about it so we don't cry about it or just drive ourselves crazy. Because your life doesn't move forward in just good times. It moves in bad times too. I'm here to tell you. Look at that. Oh, beautiful. If it didn't, I'd still be sitting by the grave of my daughter and granddaughter. They probably would have done came and locked me up because that's the only place I probably would have stayed. But I owned my grief and I own the fact that I needed to move forward. Even when life goes on now, it's like, oh. Okay, that's what we're doing today. That's what's happening. Okay, cool. No worries. Let's just keep going. There's no reason to kind of candy coat it. It's just like, oh, poop is poop. And at some point in your life, and avoiding it maybe kept you safe, but what protected you then, it might be limiting you now. Might be. I'm just saying. So avoidance shows up. Don't let it show up. I like that. Don't let it show up, y'all. Don't let it show up. Don't let it show up. Don't let it take you out. You're afraid. Don't worry. Do it afraid. Do it afraid. What if you failed? What did you learn from what you did do? If you only went live for 20 minutes, if you pushed the button and went live for 10 minutes, 5 minutes, at least you pushed the button. Trust yourself to do it again. Set the disciplines to, okay, tomorrow I did it for 5 today. Okay, I'm going to do it for 10 tomorrow. And then you'll be working things out, right? And then probably that time when you go 10 minutes, some people going to pop on. They're going to start talking to you. Next thing you know, now you're on for 30 minutes, right? That's how it starts. And we're going to be here for you. So instead of stopping, move forward. Don't hesitate. Don't hesitate. Hesitation becomes a habit. That's how you get stuck. And then that's how you avoid it. And next thing you know, you're trying to figure out what the hell happened. That's what happened. You avoided it, right? So break that cycle. Name the decision clearly. Stop being vague. Clarity creates movement. Tell yourself what you want to do. Do it. Set the decision and set a decision deadline. We'll go live 5 minutes today, 10 minutes today, 10 minutes tomorrow. Set the deadline. Give yourself a time, not forever. And then know that you're going to do it imperfect. Take imperfect actions, right? It doesn't have to be perfect. When will I be perfect? Why not I? And I want you to trust the person in the mirror. You don't trust yourself by thinking about it. You trust yourself by just doing it. You build by doing it, right? You can never get a house if you never lay the foundation and start doing it. I'm just saying. These some beautiful pages. I wouldn't have never got these beautiful pages if I wouldn't just started slapping paint on paper and then stamping around. I'm just saying. Get to it. Get to it. I challenge you. I challenge you. I challenge you. Move. Even when it doesn't feel good. Even when you don't think somebody's going to be there. Do it anyway. Do it. I challenge you. I double dog dare you. Y'all remember that back in the day? I double dog dare you. Cross this line. Draw a line in the set. Cross this line. If you bad, cross this line. I challenge you to cross the line. Right? Not every decision needs to be announced. Just do it. Some of the most important, powerful shifts in your life usually happen quietly with you and whatever's on that side of the camera. The only person that needs to validate you is you. The only person that needs to applaud you is you. Just you. Choosing you. And that is where your confidence gets built. That's where you go from a foundation of digging in the sand. Then you got concrete. Next, know you got a foundation. Next, know you got some wood up there. Next thing you know, you got a house. Not that fast, but don't wait on the approval of people. Just do it. All right, let me leave you with this because it's our time for I do that hour power. Because why? If you're here, you're still breathing, you're still creating, you still have time to rewrite the story now. You can entertain the thoughts without accepting them. Truthfully. Truthfully. But you're not stuck because you don't know what to do. You're stuck because you've been standing in the space between knowing and doing. And that space, my friend, that's where the overthinking lives. But you have to stay there. You can move. Remember, we're not looking for perfection. We're not looking for applause. We just want you to be intentional. Just do it because your life is not waiting on more clarity. It's waiting on you to make that one decision that you're going to do it. Okay? I felt like that was enough. Gotta go, but thank you. All right, Keisha, I'll see you around on two. Getting them notifications. I had to do team replay the other day. Yesterday, I think. All right, we got all of those. These need to be done on the back. These are done. I saw something. Becky said something about some color. If not failing, it's not failing if you learn from it. It's not failing if you learn from it. Absolutely. Absolutely. I fail a lot, but I have learned a lot along the way and met some amazing people. I think as we learn things about failure, I think we come into it thinking that we were failing, but because you learn something, I like to let's change it, not call it failing. Just say, well, you know what? When I thought I was going to fail, I actually learned something. So it was a learning opportunity. We kind of change that the way we say it because sometimes the subconscious mind still be waiting on it. Okay, she said the pink and orange, the butterfly. Okay, that's what you said. I think that was like right up in here somewhere. Because that one, I like that one too. Yep, that's it. Cookie, put your glasses on. It's pink. Put your glasses on. And it's neon pink. But yeah, that one right there, figure it'll be a good cover. Look at that. And then when you look at that, and then somebody that gets this and then they decorate the front. Let's see, they might put a, my aunt, I collect Z's for her, but might put a Z on there for the front or put some pictures on there. I don't have stuff on my desk. I clean my desk, so they might stamp around on it. But yeah, that's a beautiful one. Hey, Amy K, what's up, Amy? How you doing, Amy? I heard you got some allergy issues and things. Praying for your nostrils and all the things. All right, that needs to wait. Wait, I think I put one that don't have a. See. All right, these are done, and these will be turned into art journals. That's how that's going to work out. I have to go through and do because I got some. These right here are going to be covers because they're cardstock, so they're good for the top. And then the 32-pound hammer mill will be the insides. They're good. So as I make them, again, I'm still trying to keep the cost down so that it's a book that I make, and then then I sell it, and you get to add what you want. So I don't want to do too much on my end or use too much because then that's when things get a little pricey, get a little pricey. Oh my goodness, that was fun going through all that yumminess. Look at this one. I gotta do wiggles. Gotta do some wiggles. Uh-huh. So if you're here on team replay, because I'm trying to remember to do team replay, because y'all, I thank y'all for showing up. I do. I do. And share this with anybody that you feel that might feel like that they're stuck or they might be avoiding some things and you don't know how to tell them, share it. I can tell them, maybe, but we're not stuck. We're just avoiding the work and we don't want to do it or we don't have time to do it or whatever. Make your journal. Make your I'm stuck journal, right? Hey, Lynn, make your I'm stuck journal, right? And now is the time. If you're not subscribed to the channel, you've dated me. You're here. You're still here. You still hanging out. You're still in the chat. Or you're not in the chat and you've just been listening. Now's the time to go and hit that subscribe button because you're still here. That means you like me, you like us, you like what the chat has been saying. Go and subscribe to the channel and stay connected with this journey. Share it with somebody who's been thinking too long, right? And begin today. And if you also, because now we over here on this channel, because remember I told you my biggest thing was starting doing all the things. Now we're over here. We got membership. So you subscribe to the channel, then hit that membership like you want to join because on it's normally the third Sunday when I do my live Zoom with my members. But this month in May, we're doing it on the fourth Sunday because I'll be out of town on the third Sunday. So that will be May the 24th. We'll be doing our Zoom. And if you're a part of my membership, it will be May the 24th at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. That's for my members. I think I put it out over there in I think I did. I was doing a lot of work. I was doing a lot. I was doing a lot. I think I got all of my May stuff done. So when I walk into this month, I done. And if you're just coming in, still have some art journals. There's 3, 6, 7, 8 left. We can get them in the mail. These are already done. You just saw me flip through pages. This is how these were born. All right, now let's move you over here. And I finally got my package from Australia, y'all, and it's in pretty good shape. It just took maybe 2, 3 months for it to get here, but I said I was going to save it because I'm going to see my granddaughter next week. Is it next week? Whatever, but something's in there for her as well. So I said I was going to wait till I get with her because she's been waiting on that package from Australia for a while. And I said, so I'm going to let her know that the package came and that we can open it together. So she'll have to, so I'll have to wait. So if Di pops in or I'll chat with her, I sent her a message already to let her know that the mailman delivered it today. I thought that was a long time because she sent the first one. Now I'm wondering, let's see. Ooh, she sent the first one. How do we know if this isn't the second one? Like I guess she knows. But the first one she sent, it didn't even make it. Somebody else is enjoying that. All right. Where, oh where? Slapping paint on paper, y'all. Slapping paint on paper. Remember I said it starts out with a blue page. It started out with a blue page and then I just slap some paint on top of it. This one is also another mixed media pad. Okay. Oh, that one's pretty. It's dried up. It kind of looks watery. Don't know. Look at that. So if you have a problem with and she turned out so cute on that page, with the white pages, get you a medium, slap some paint on it. Oh, it wrinkled up. This is acrylic. I looked at this and I was just like, I don't like the way that looked. And then I said, but give yourself credit for doing it, right? Don't worry about it. Give yourself credit. Don't look at what didn't turn out right because when you look at this is beautiful. And so that's what I had to come back and tell myself. Just like, hey, girl, because we can talk ourselves out of something to like, it wasn't that good. So it's small. Give yourself some, some what you call that stuff? Some credit. What else is in there? Oh, there's the other one. I'm pleased with it. Hold on. This needs to go there so it doesn't stick. I haven't sealed it. I sealed this one. I don't know if you can tell it's a little shiny. So I put a gloss medium on to seal it. So that way I'll be able to close it and it won't stick to the other page. Because these aren't coming out. They're going to stay in there. All right, that's that. Now let's get these and move these over here a little bit. Where you go? Oh, let's toss it over there. So I got some gel, because I haven't pulled out this gel plate in a while, right? I have not. I have not. I pulled it out 2 weeks ago. No, it's last week, because I had to make some painted papers. So I didn't put. You probably can't even see that because it's blending in. There we go. That's better. You can see it better now. It looks better now. Looks better. All right, put you right there. Put you right there. Boom. There we go. Okay, Jackie. All right. Now I'm going to put yellow. Yellow, yellow is the color. I'm almost out. I'm almost out. Been using yellow like there's no tomorrow. So even my brayers are like, wait, she's not coming back for us. We got a little, in the words of P, we got a little hooty doo in our brayer. Dry paint. Let's get that out. Ugh, doesn't want to come out. Will do. Because it'll cause problems later. Let's get something to dig in there. Probably need to clean my brayer, maybe, huh? I don't know. There we go. That's not enough paint. Okay, well let's do this. Let's put something else on it then, since we don't have enough paint. Let's put some red. Give it a little ombre color. A little bit, a little bit, a little bit. Be pretty. And orange. Let's put some orange. I think orange would look good. Is this orange? Yeah, that's a little orange. Adrian likes orange. All my team orange people. It's gonna get mixed up with some of the other paint on here, but don't worry about it. So I said I was gonna have to pull my gel plate out because I felt like I was gonna stop because I was doing other stuff. Felt like I needed to get them edges so they can come up because this been on here for a minute. Like, wait a minute, I ain't pulled out my gel plate in a while. And I've been watching Froyle work on her 30 by 40. I have still not that inspired. My 16 by 20 is still serving me well. All right, let's get us a. Oh, wait, I got something to put this on already. Duh. See how fast I swirled around that? What did I do with them? There we go. Duh. Just that fast. I forgot. Just that fast. We got some. Ooh, that's pretty. Hey, Paula K. Paula K. We're getting our vow renewal. I start writing it down. We're getting it together. I'm going to get it together. William has a cousin who isn't always in Barbados. I forgot. They have a church ministry that they do over there. I totally forgot until I saw an email that he sent today, and I was like, "Oh yeah, that's right." For those that know, I'm planning on me and Mr. McCoy's 20th anniversary. We're gonna do a vow renewal. He always asks me would I marry him again. I always said no, but I figure, hey, if we make it to 20, might as well, right? But the people that were invited to the first wedding, most of the people that came to the first one, they're not going to be invited to the second, and they'll know who they are when they're not invited. Because 20 years, we've been on made 20 years. We're gonna want to start out our new journey drama free. Remember, I told y'all about those boundaries earlier. Remember, there's a book out there, Boundaries. That's a good book to read. Boundaries. Can't remember what's the man's name. Lord have mercy, what's his name? Let's see. Um. Henry Cloud, and John Townsend. It's Boundaries. It's a good book. It's a good book. Real good book. All right, we're gonna let that sit so the olive, hopefully that'll come off. Ooh, is that not beautiful? Look at that yellow and that orange. Oh, that is just very much so beautiful. Another great stencil by um Yalan. So that works. I'm gonna leave that on there. Give that time to cook. Let it cook. And we're gonna let that dry. Got some over here that got another one I think needs some paint on it. That was the flop off. Now, let's see. Orange. Oh, we're gonna do a Titan buff. Titan buff. Cause we can, cause we got us a whole bunch of Titan buff. Y'all know I got that what do you call it? That as Eddie called it, a tub. I had a tub of dioxazine purple. Got a mini tub of Titan buff. Titan buff. We call it tight. Tight. As Eddie said, I changed it to tit, but my spelling was off. We had another piece of paper. Oh, that's not enough. We're gonna use it. We're gonna make it. We're gonna go over that. Blend it on in with the brayer, and it just emerges in with the paper. There we go. Mm, mm. Probably should have gave it some color, but it's a look. Let me peek a bit. Let's see. Yeah, I can take it off because I don't like it. So we're gonna go in. Let's go in with some blue. I don't think it was enough paint either. That's not enough paint either. Put some more on it then. Let's see if we like the way it looks. Yeah, that's some more paint on it. Because if you don't have enough paint, sometimes having not enough is just as bad as having too much. Let's try that again. Yes, we're going back down with the same paper. And is. But I'm not going over that with that blue. Better. That orange could work for the color combo. That orange, oh, it could, couldn't it? It surely could. Boom. So I have the orange. As a matter of fact, oh, while you playing, I got the color combo this month. Probably be the easiest one I think I have. Because I got that baby blue. Sorry if I got loud because I was right by the speaker, y'all. Got that blue here, and then that glacier gray. Got that orange, which is not that orange, but and then that baby blue. Let's put this over here and let's do a little bit glacier gray. I feel like I got some gray. Glacier gray. So it looks like not lights to it. Parchment, maybe. Y'all tell myself putting my paint in order first by brand color. I feel like this should be down there. Oh, it's green gray. Can we get glacier gray from green gray? What do you think? Thought it was a lighter gray, but that might work. So the color combo for the month of May is as follows: Glacier Gray, Autumn Glory, and Baby Blue. And mark making element is splatters. Y'all know that's right up my alley. Splatters. We can splatter all day long. So yeah, let's do that. But that's better. See, that looks better. I think I have another one. Oh no. That one just needs to be pulled off. Then with this one, I'll go and do some mark making on this one. Something around there. Okay. That over there. Let's get us a 5x7. Oh, wait, we still got wait. All right. We're gonna use this. We're gonna do this one. We already have the orange down. Gonna put the baby blue. Gonna pull with the baby blue. Think this worked out great. Pull the baby blue over there. Now I'm a little curious about this gray, glacier gray. Let's get us a. That didn't come off, so let's pray on this. With splatters right up my alley too. Yes, might have to try a card with a color combo. Oh, yo, that'd be pretty. Yes, do it. Okay, let's see. Let's see. This one, it's green gray. And in my mind, I figure, right? I figure, I'm just can try it. Cause I've been playing around with some paint. All right, where's my white? White, white, beige. Some more white. Sweet. Oh, I got some white. Oh, I got white and gold. Nope, nope. Okay, titanium white. We got white and grown. So let's put a little bit right there. We're gonna see if we can lighten this green up because it's too green. It's green gray. Never really heard of such a color. But we're gonna see what we can do. Hey, Pinka! We'll see what we can do. Let's take a little bit of that. Put it right there. That right there. Tell me a little bit. Oh, still too green. Put some of that right there. Mm, give it all you got. Give it all you got. All right, there we go. That's working. Got to put some more white in there to make it grayer. And maybe a smidge. Oh, that's more still green to me. It's getting there. I mean, at the base for number one, I used green gray. So we had gray in there. I mean, green in there. We ain't gonna stress over it. Don't worry about it. I like it. I like it. Like where we're going. I like it. It's a little, hmm, it's a little, it's a little, just a little. Because it's glacier gray, which makes it more like that's why I figured the white glacier. Probably put some more white in there. I'm liking that. I'm liking that. I think I'm liking that. I'm not gonna be mad at that. I'm not gonna be mad at. Hey, Mariah. Did you take P to the yard sale? That tickled me this morning. I could hear the disappointment in her tone. She's like, you just didn't tell me because you didn't want me to go get some stuff. Oh, prink the pink, even the green. Okay, prink the pink, pen, pink. You think? Oh, okay. I thought because I had the green. Let me get a little bit of. Does it matter what pink? You say a pen prick. That's enough. I mean, I'm really happy with what color we got because all we're doing is going to put it over there. I'm not mad. I just want to tone down that green. What I do with my white? I probably just should have started out with black and white in the first place. But I know we gotta do stuff differently a little bit right here. It's a challenge. And what we're doing, we're not gonna be stuck thinking about it. We're not avoiding it. We're just gonna do it. And I like that. That's better. Get that. Okay. There we go. All we're doing over here is put just enough to, yeah, like it'll be okay. Because we ain't trying to be perfect. Y'all know when we'll be perfect. And that ain't today. All right. Oop, and bring her off. Let's put her off on this. Because I definitely don't want to put that blue on it. That would have been ugly. It's okay. It's okay. That's that side. Let's clean that brayer off because that warmed it up and woke up that blue. Got some imperfections on my thing, so we're not going to worry about it. All right. Let's get us a piece of paper and slap her down. Literally. Put my paper. That's not the paper I need. Figured stick it with something that still look kind of like it. There we go. Or I say, oh heck no. That's so funny. I was just like, oh, I already knew where that was going. I said, poor P. Look, for me and myself, I see stuff like that. I'd be like, you better not stop. So I tell myself, you better not stop. You better not stop. Right now, only thing I need done in the studio is lighting, and I'll get that done. All right. This over there. This over here. Eh, eh. What was on this side? The blue, the gray. No, that's the gray. That's the. Is it blue? Ah, I can't remember. No worries, no worries. This was my fun plate where all the prints I just showed y'all earlier. This was the fun plate. So there's our blue. Just gonna. We need to need our plate clean. Because remember I told you I haven't used it in a week. So I got all that's on the outside. It's not probably ain't gonna come up. Probably gonna have to get some tape, get it up. There we go. So everybody, don't forget it's May. Y'all know what happens in May, right? I mean, it's every day for me, and that's what I was telling my daughter. I mean, no stress, but Mother's Day in May. See, I got some stuff that's still on the plate. I'm going to slap a stencil on it just to give it a little bit of something. Something. Me and the leaves been working out. Switch it right. That's pretty. Put that over there a little bit. Probably would have been better if I'd have did it that way. There you go, because I cut it up. Cut it up. Yes, we did. Can't wait to get my new stamps, Paula. Got some new ones. All right. Not gonna worry. We gonna keep on going. No, I'm not gonna wait for it to dry. Be like, you not? Mm-mm. Uh-uh. Bernadette, what's up? Yo, me, Crystal, and Bernadette, we're going on a girls' trip. Hanging out. Getting in the car, gonna be riding out rather. I can't wait. Where's another piece of paper? I think these colors worked out great. Look at that. All right, let's see how much of this we're gonna get off of here. We're not gonna be mad if we don't. I'm just kind of cleaning the plate. There we go. But the other thing I realized, I'm gonna tell you something. If I'm not in my studio, and if I'm in like a funk, and this week, last week, this week, last week was a little not bad, not rough, nothing like that. I can't put a label on it. And when you can't put a label on some things in life, that's usually sometimes that makes things a little worse. That makes it worse off than saying I'm grieving. When you don't know, so when some things that was kind of going on and I was trying to navigate through what it was. So I came in the studio and I just start slapping paint on paper, start, doing whatever. And then really giving myself a what do you call it? Giving myself time. I wasn't rushing the process. Yes, I can say. Because y'all know we will rush the process. And I was trying to, rush through it when I just really needed to sit through it. So that's why I was saying don't get today's conversation with, your with being stuck and avoiding things as maybe a pause. Because sometimes you really do need to sit and pause and just figure out what's going on or why you're feeling the way you're feeling. Because me, I have to decide if is it grief that I'm feeling the way I'm feeling? Am I upset about something that happened? I'll sit and like I'll do the pen work. I'll do, ask myself the questions like I did so that I'll know for sure when I do start making the discipline that I need to, practice on, I'll know why I'm doing it. So I want to challenge you just not to think you're always just in a rut or you're just, I'm just avoiding this or avoiding that. Sometimes you're really not. Sometimes you really just need to just sit in your emotions and don't feel bad about it. All right, there we go. We got that glacier. See, it's black and white. Well, it's white with a little dab of black. That worked out a whole lot better. And please excuse the fact that I still had something on my, some of that green gray on my brayer. I mean, on my thing, but you can tell the difference. Tell the difference in the color. So, boom. I think that's about the daggone easiest, the fastest I can say that I've done them. Nah, I'll take that back. All right, let's put this one down and we're going to use, I'll shellac that color on over there. Don't want to waste no paint. But yeah, and sometimes I don't, sometimes if I don't feel like even being in the studio, I'll go walk, hang out with the dogs. If that doesn't do it, I'll usually sit with it until something like I feel comfortable just sitting with something. You know what I mean? So just kind of don't just sit in it, just kind of move around a little bit, just a little bit. Um, doesn't matter, both of them. I should have put that in the middle. It's too late now. And then, because this blue looks almost like that gray, so I should have put separated it, but yeah, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's my party, and I cry if I want to. Cry if I want to. Sorry, y'all didn't come here for the Karen singing show. But every now and then I like to, do a little bit. Because why? I ain't trying to be perfect with it. Ain't just things that make you happy. And singing a little tune sometimes make you happy. Or you have somebody that sends your, some new iTunes, not iTunes, what's those things called? YouTube videos. Paula keep me up on. She got some new ones. I was listening to some Indian music last week. Just like I never, ever. Let's pull that up. Nope. Let's put that back down. Black piece of paper. Brown will do. Let's see what we get. Here for the singing show too. It depends on how many octaves I have to go. Zal says, we came for it all. All right, cool. You came for it all. Good, bad, or indifferent. That's why I'm glad y'all let me be me. Because even when I don't feel like being here or feel like I just want to blow my stack and, blow a horn like at 5 o'clock telling people to get off from work, y'all still be here. So I'm appreciative. Oh, stay down. All right. I like that. But I bet you I can't change it. I can't. I really do like that. Needed to been a little bit either the orange because this is brown paper here. So I just pulled it. The blue really shows up on it. The orange, not so much. But we like it. We like it. There's a little pressure in the chat though, because Tara is awesome at knowing every song. Isn't she not? Yes, she does. She does know every song, which is good sometimes. Sometimes that's good. Sometimes. All right. So I'm gonna let's keep with the orange. And for y'all that don't know, we decided to keep Blake. I decided to keep Blake because he's gotten attached to me and his mama, and I've gotten attached to him. Oh, listen, have y'all heard about what are those dogs called? I can forgot what part of the world. Well, it's in the United States, but the dog people, there are some people that had to free beagles, 1,500 beagles that have never touched the ground like they were used for experiments. I didn't even know people were still doing that. Thought you couldn't experiment, use dogs for experiment, animals testing. I didn't go down the rabbit hole of what it was, but when I saw it, I was just like, is this real? You know how you see stuff and you're like, yeah, that ain't real. it's real. Okay, we're gonna do this way, and then I'm gonna make some more glacier gray, and I'm gonna hopefully pull it with glacier gray. Hopefully, but 1,500 dogs. Okay, let's pull that up. That's pretty. And then I'm gonna pull it. I think that'll work. Should have did the other way with blue. No worries. I ain't stressing over it. Go. Gonna put this on. Ah, perfect. Well, there's a little paint on the floor. Drop that on the floor. I think I would love to pull that with. Yeah, we're gonna let that dry a little bit, just a little bit. Not a lot, just a little bit. Got that finger on that thing. Didn't hurt. A little, just a little, it did. All right, where we are, let's make some more. We need white with a little bit of that. We need more than that though. Oh, that is pretty. Glacier gray, everybody. Glacier gray. Where's our paper? Maybe a little smidge more. With the gel plate. So maybe these two, and that's the pool color. We'll do it both ways. No worries. Yep, there we go. We got that. Think I need more though, because putting it on two. Hmm. Oh, shellac it on, girl. Don't see. Don't overthink it. That's what we're talking about today. Don't overthink it. Just put her down. Put her down, and get to rolling. See, you're not stuck. Don't avoid it. And don't overthink it. Just do it. Cause why? At the end of the day, we got a stencil. We got some more paint. We can do it another way if it doesn't work out. That's a pretty gray, and I like it. Look at that. I like that. I like it. Love it over there. All right, let's get some paper down. Here's our paper. Probably need to move some pages a little closer. Just a little closer. So these are the papers that I showed. I probably showed these a couple of weeks ago. These are the ones that needed to be done on the other side. So now we're just pulling on the other side. I like that. And then we'll come back. Wait, splatter. Does splatter is just splatter? We can do splatter in any color. Splatters. So we'll come back and maybe splatter in black because we got black paint already there. All right, there's that one. Now the other one we got a little dry, a little bit more. You know why? Because it's wet, wet. Or no, we don't. Who says we do? No, we ain't got to. But what we can do, let's get some of this paint off of here. Thought I had some long papers. Are you a long paper? Yes, you are. Just go put some of that on there. Lay it down a little bit and get it off. I'll go lay it down a lot then. It's a lot of paint that was on there. All right, let's look at it. Oh, I like that. I like that. But let's see, let's pull it up. Because we just want it to dry it a little bit, get some of the excess paint. But I like that. I like that. I like that. Like that squared up print. Oh yeah, squared up. Uh-huh. It was squared up. Squared up. That was a long haul squared up too. See all those colors in there? A long, 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 long one. See, I got some things on my brayer. It'll be all right. I need to clean it. All right, let's go. Guess I should have made a whole crap load of it since I'm using it. I didn't plan, see? Didn't plan on doing the color combo until Cookie said something about that orange. And I was like, it is. Because you know, with the color combo, usually you got to mix up paints, whatever you're going to use. Sometimes, talking about overthinking it, I overthink it. Be like, oh, that's not the precise color. Or I have to pull it up on my phone to pull it up to see what it looks like. But this time my printer actually printed it out very good. All right, there's that glacier again. So let's shellac this on over there because we like it. We love it. There we go. Mm. Wear it on out. Hopefully that's enough. We're going to make it work. Make it work. Make it work. There we go. All right, what's this? A 9 by 12. This paper. Um, May the 4th be with you. It is. Tomorrow is Cinco, uno, dos, tres. Yeah. Tomorrow is May. Other one. It keep wanting to lift up. I can feel it. Because it's a lot of work got done on this side of the paper. So it's not laying down because it's buckling a little. So I'm not going to worry about it, of course. But that was a fun paper too. You can see all the work that's done into that one. See if we went down, went back up. I'm not going to be mad at it. But look at this. So it just took that out. No worries. We ain't stressing over it. We still got it over here. We got a little bit. We not mad. So I got something else I'm gonna do though. Let's look at this. Because this is how we learn things. I think I think it's gonna matter. It will. One, two. Yeah, do it that way. Or not. Blue and orange. Go Gators. Go Broncos. Whatever's your cup of tea. Blue and orange is more for gators. For me. Florida Gators. Daughter went to Florida. And then orange and green. Oh, wait, what is this? Oh, that's nice. That's not wanting to come up. Hold on. My cousin Rhonda taught me something. She did. Because you got to crack them edges sometimes, let that paper go. And when I tell you, it's the best thing that Rhonda could have did for me, other than her designs. Don't go digging in the plate. Just stick it there and just kind of slide it down. If you can't do it, don't do it. I've mastered. Let's see, there we Them edges be holding on like a marriage that don't man that don't want to let a woman go, holding on. Like, let me go. Gotta show out because this is beautiful. Get that. Oh, ain't that beautiful? Now you may say, Karen, what's design is that? It was a piece of scrapbook paper, and then I put Yolande's design on top of it. It's a little, I don't know, it's a little busy when I look at it, but I can't look right at it. I look at it in technology and I can see the going down this way. It's just like, oh, that is so pretty. So it kind of was inspiring. There it is. So that was it. So we gotta do something on the back. See, you can see it. See the designs back there? Kind of see it. And I did it with the stencil I've been using. Where's that stencil? This stencil. Think. Yeah, yeah. This was it. There it is. Yep. Put it over there and then flopped it up over there. So it did pretty good. Did pretty good. You know, don't get stuck creating. Just try some new things, and that way you won't have to worry about it. You know what I mean? All right. I am going to try some things. I'll try something. This colors. I think I'm going to do it this way. Let's make us up some more glacier gray. Like I said, I feel like we need to make just a crap load. So we got our white. Might not even need to, can turn it with what's on the plate. Let's see. Just a smidge of black. Just enough to change it. There we go. Don't play around with green gray. You saw how much I had to work with green gray. Still up there. Like that. All right. So what did I say I was going to do? Let me think about what I said I was going to do. What I was going to do? Oh, that's what I was going to do. Okay, we're going to put stencil right here. That stencil right there. And I need another one similar to that. Let's use Eddie. We got Eddie right here. Let's pull this over here. Right there. Put that right there. Hey, Carla. Carla, you had me spitting out my coffee this morning, girl. Talking about Jesus' lunchbox. I said, oh my goodness. All right, we're going to do this over here. See, I was thinking about it. Don't think about it. Just slap it down. Slap it down. Slap it down. And we're going to do this over here. Excuse my paint. It's a lot of paint here. It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Get her down. Get her done. Peekaboo. Just a little bit. I want all of that stencil. That gets that one. All right, let's get a sprayer off over here on something. Okay, get you over here. Okay, we like that. Oh, I like that one. That one's prettier. Before the night is over with, I'm gonna have this glacier gray down pat. It'll make me up a color. So I can definitely see the difference in the two colors there. Got it, got it, get it, boom. Now let it roll. Let's move you over here for a second. It's peekaboo. We like that. All right, let's get something to flop off on, and we're gonna flop off on our 16. There we go. Because all our other plates are busy at the moment, but the 16 is not. All right. God darn it, broke another nail. Jesus. Slinging these plates left and right. All right, there's that. And I'm going to pull with the orange. So we have the the baby blue over here, the glacier gray right here, and then this autumn glory. This is the orange one, but I'm gonna put a little white with it, just a little, just a little. I think we can lighten it up a little, just a little. But the orange, or I can use the iridescent orange. That one worked good too. Don't stress over it. Have fun. It's supposed to be fun. It's not supposed to be, not supposed to make you get stuck. It's not even supposed to make you break your nails. But took that one out too. All right, I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna leave all of these, and then now it's 5 o'clock because I told y'all I want to go finish. Hey Vicky, I was gonna decide if I was gonna ride out, if I was gonna finish mowing my yard, but I think I'm gonna go and finish mowing my yard, cause the rest of the week is not going to give it to me. All right, we're gonna put this over here and let this dry a little bit. We're not gonna. It probably won't be dry 100%, but we're gonna be letting it dry a little bit. So there's a color combo. It wasn't even plain. You see what I'm saying? But let's get our orange. It's another plate. So you're supposed to crack them edges. I ain't cracking. That one was peeling up. That's pretty. But I really like that though. I think it's okay. Just clean this off. So if you're on here and you're not a part of Makers, you're just like, wait, where'd she get that stuff from? You go over to Makers, um, PM Artist Studio over on Facebook. Hopefully Cookie will drop the link in there and you can click on it and go over there and hang out. Let's put this there. And let's just see how we just experiment. We're just satisfying my thought process. That's all. So okay. But I like it. I like that color. So that's a little not where we want to be. So we'll probably be all right. Right out the tube. But I like that. See you later, Becky. It's spaghetti night. We ain't had no spaghetti in a while. Couldn't think of it like that. Mix it up, mix it up, make sure it's all mixed up. Hey, Carol Buckingham. I don't know. I like that. I think that might be it with a little bit of white in it. Not a whole lot, just a little bit. But I'm going to need all of this because we're filling up a big plate. So when I did my bouquet, when I was doing the abstract painting, I'm going to need some more of that. Put too much white. My abstract painting, hey, Di. Hey, I don't know if you was here when I said I got your package, but I'm gonna wait till I get with my granddaughter to open it because that little mama's been waiting for that box from Australia. You know, she can read. I can't just put it in the box and say, say something else. So I'd let her open it with me. And I'll be seeing her in 2 weeks, I think. Not this weekend, next weekend. And that way we can open the box together. I'll do a little video and all things so you can hear her excitement because she's been waiting on it. She always asking, did Miss Dye box come? Did Miss Dye box come? It's like, no, it's coming from way around the world. Well, what's taking so long? It's like, little girl, calm down, little girl. Okay, I like that. Now we gotta wait for the other one to dry a little bit. Let's see how dry is it. Is it dry? Because we got the dehumidifier on in here. And oh yeah, it is definitely working. Let's see. It might not be dry, but I don't know me. Ain't nobody got time to wait on it to dry. Pull up a little bit. See, yeah, it's not that much. So it's doing good because I got the dehumidifier going. But the weather outside, it's like 70 in the 70s, so it's not real humid. Oh, that's gonna be very much so beautiful. Hopefully we got enough. If we don't, we can shellac some more on it. I love it. Oh yeah, we got enough. We got more than enough. Brayer it out. Move that paint around. That brayer going. Squiggle it on across the board. Let it dance on. Doop, 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 doop. There we go. We actually had more than enough. Out of 4 packages this year to arrive. Godly. That sucks. Like, that's just sucky stuff. And then my mailman had to like, wow, you getting packages from Australia? I was like, yeah, I got friends all over the world. All right, gotta get us a piece of paper. Let's put this on some new black cardstock. Cause I'm fancy. That's why. That's why. I went and got me some cause y'all know um last week the Hobby Lobby had 40% off on their paper, and I like to take advantage of that 40% off. Them or Michaels, and Michaels didn't have theirs on sale at all. So I wasn't finna use my coupons for nothing. No, 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 they didn't even have 30% off of a whole regular price. So got to get this cardstocky for my 12 by 12s because I like creating on my 12 by 12 plate, and I like pulling on the 12 by 12 paper. Y'all saw all the yumminess that I showed you in the beginning. Ugh. Oh, no wonder it's 2 pieces. I say, why weren't you laying down? It was 2 pieces. Okay. Let's look at this. Okay. I like it. I like it. I like it. When we finish, because I think we got a little tint on this thing, but we can see definitely the difference now. We got the baby blue and the glacier gray. So here is the color combo. I mean, it's just very interesting. I'm happy. I'm going to follow this one, right? I'm going to follow this one because I want to see how people use the baby blue and the glacier gray. Like Paula Kay said, she's going to make a card. I'm very interested. Like, I'm gonna be sitting back with my popcorn ready. I like that. I do. I do. I do. I do. Just cause we can. And thanks. I'm so grateful to Darcy because Darcy the one that inspired me to get this folk art, this blue. She was doing something over on her desk that just made me just want to do it too, and I did. So Y'all, it's like, oh, I got baby blue. All right, got that. That over there. Put you on this. Just clean that off. There we go. All right. We got some paint. Still got some paint on this one, so we got to do something to get this out of the way. And because I told you we had the flop offs over here. Not gonna worry about a whole bunch, but there we go. Mariah was talking about living vicariously through Izzy. I was like, yeah, I remember those times. With it was more so with my oldest, the first two, and kind of the third one. Yeah, because when the third one went to college, I think that's where I was trying, not trying, but just like, hey, want her to have opportunities that I didn't have. And then once she kind of just like, hey, it's my life. I was just like, dang, man, but kind of had to let that go though. All right, let's see. Let's see. Is that enough? Flip it. Uh, oh, I said I was going to tell y'all about those things I had. These are they. Let's put some numbers all around. Just don't overthink it. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. Be like Nike. Just do it. Oh, that's beautiful. It's a lot going over here off camera. Hold on, I'll show you in a minute. But these little thingies I got from the store, they were in the cooking section. So I was like, oh, I could make some cute little designs on my gel plate. And that's why on the other ones that I showed earlier, when y'all saw these, this is all I did. You don't mash hard, just enough to kind of sit it on there. You know, okay. That was metallic paint, so the thing you have to deal with when you go with bigger plate, you got bigger paper. Yeah, I got my this little roll right here. It comes this size and it's just easy for me to slide off. I have a box for it, but I pulled the paper out of the box. It was working better for just me slapping it out by my hand. All right, look at that. I'm liking the way the plate even oxidized some, in there. And we had some old stuff that was on there. And then I took the stamp, took numbers, which is Carrie, and then this one, which is Darcy. Kind of put it on there. You see a little bit of all the stuff, and you can still see the other one that's under there. And then I also came over here and stamped whatever was on there. So we did three for actually. So we're gonna let this dry and that'll pull off the plate, clean the plate. So let's put her back over here so she can dry. All right. I think we did good job. Good job. Good job. That's what I tell you so. Good job. Good job. Good job. Let's see, can we so, so thing is on? Wait, you ready? You ready to come on? Is that what you said? You ready to come on? I don't think you're ready. Are you ready? Let's see. It said it was ready to come off. I wanted to see. Ooh, and then we can finish this one off and splatter it up and post it up. Post it up, post it up. Look at that. The blue, the gray, and pulls with the orange. Now, I think if I had pulled it on white paper, that orange would have been a little bit more, little bit. Now, um, because we got this over here, let's get us a brush. Let's get a flicker. Fill it up with some paint. Mr. McCoy, if you can hear me, that puppy ate before I came on. Oh, that's not enough water. I know he was giving puppy some food, but he already ate. Gonna be a little fat puppy. Ooh, there we go. Put that splatter down there. Probably getting more on everything else, but it's a little fun. It ain't over till it's splattered. Oh, looky. That's fun. Corner splatter. Boom. Color combo done. Oh, I love it. Look at that. Color combo for May of 2026. I'm gonna have to take a picture and go post it up. Cause I do the color combo, but then some I don't post it up. So I'll be real bad. Bad camera, bad camera. Let's get that off of there. Put the top back on the paint. Don't leave the top off your paint, y'all. Let it dry out. You'll be mad later. All right, where we go? We got it. Doesn't that work out great? Look at that. And then after it dry, I can cut it up. Like I can cut it into fours, cut it so many, make ATCs out of it. Oh, it's so much I can see the possibility. But I do see a card, and I can use this as a background, right? And then kind of put my flowers in the foreground. Mm-hmm. I see it. I see it. So y'all go try the I'm not gonna put this on top of there because put it right there. The Maker's Color Combo. It wasn't planned. But when you think you're stuck and because you're stuck, usually you're gonna avoid the work. Don't worry about it. Don't stress over it. Right? Do what I did. I just literally showed y'all right off the rip how I just really got a little clarity in what I wanted, made a decision, and here we are. It worked out. So y'all have a great one. And remember, if you're not subscribed to the channel, if you've been here from the beginning, you like me, you love me, you want to hang out with me on Monday and Wednesday at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time, go and hit that subscribe button, that bell notification all, so that way you'll be notified. Come and join us over here where we celebrate life in the good, the bad. We show up, the good, the bad. We choose movement. We're not behind on anything that we've done. We haven't failed. We just learned some new things, and that's how it works out. So I love you guys. I thank y'all for hanging out with me, and I will see y'all on Wednesday. Well, I'll see you in the chat around the tube. Bye.